here. I cannot believe it's back to school already. This summer has flown by. So I figured as we kind of enter this new season that it would be really helpful to talk about how to use oils for back to school and how to support our littles. We're going to talk about how to support kids that are pre-K all the way to teens. There is something for everyone, and oils grow with your babies. So today we're going to talk about 4 different topics. We're going to talk about how to boost immunity. We're going to talk about how to achieve adequate rest and get energy, emotional support, and mental clarity and focus. These 4 categories I felt were just really important to address as we support our kids in the busyness of the school year. It's important to remember to have a daily routine with these oils and to make it super convenient and easy for you and your kids. So a way to do that is to place oils, say, in the bathroom where you know your child is going to be getting ready for school. And the vitamins where you know that are easily accessible, that they don't have to go through lots of hoops to get to them. You could put water next to their diffuser, so that way when they're going to sleep or waking up, that they can fill it up easily with the oils, quick grab oils to put in there. I like to have my water right next to my diffuser. So all I have to do is pour that in and I get my morning oils going, and it just really sets the tone for the morning. This is just a way to have proactive healthcare. Really, our bodies are amazing. They were created amazingly and they already know what to do. So this is just a way to continue supporting it and what your body already knows how to do. Okay, so let's get into immunity. I would be remiss if I did not mention the Lifelong Vitality Pack for the older kids, kids that can swallow pills. This Lifelong Vitality Pack is jam-packed with anything and everything your body needs. I don't care how healthy you eat, you still aren't getting all the nutrients you need because just the way our food is grown and processed now, it is not as nutritious as it was. So the VMZ right here is the multivitamin. It has all the whole foods that your body needs and craves. The Omega is great for brain health and skin and nails and hair. And then the Alpha CRS is just good for healthy cells. So if your kid can swallow a pill, I recommend getting them on these vitamins. For the younger kids, which I have younger kids, the A to Z vitamins taste like watermelon. They're really tasty, but my kids love these, and these are also just jam-packed with all the nutrients that they need. Also, a great way to, so first, nutrition. That is a great way to just maintain healthy immunity because our gut is so important, as you probably know. The gut is responsible for digesting food, regulating hormones, it rids our bodies of toxins, it produces vitamins for our body, and it heals us and keeps us healthy. So when we're sick, our gut is actually kind of ignited and it goes out to fight whatever our body is trying to fight. So make sure that PB Assist or probiotics, there's PB Assist Junior, which is this one. It's like a little pixie stick. My kids just take it straight up. It's really tasty. Or you could put it in water or a smoothie if you want, or applesauce, just to sweeten anything that they're already eating. For older kids, the PB Assist, it's a capsule, and they can take that as well to promote healthy gut health. But it's really important that our gut is healthy because 80% of our immune system is in our gut. So if you're fighting something, then be sure to just make sure you're on the probiotics. They really make a big difference. There are 5 billion live cultures in doTERRA's probiotics. So you know that you're replenishing your gut with good bacteria that's going to help fight. Another thing about the nutrition is, at least for little kids, I know I walk into the grocery store and everything that's kind of geared towards marketing towards little kids, you know, the bright colors and the Lucky Charms and all that stuff, is really high in sugar. So I'm not against sugar. I love a sweet treat myself. But sugar needs to remain in its proper category as a treat. So many of our foods just have sugar in it, but sugar feeds the bad bacteria in our gut. So if your child is under the weather, or just to maintain a healthy gut, just to kind of decrease the sugar because it's feeding the bad bacteria in their gut. So you want to keep your gut bacteria like an equilibrium. So if you have too much of something and it's off kilter, you need to make sure you kind of level it out. But having probiotics frequently, as in every day, will help maintain that equilibrium. So now, another way to have good, strong immunity is On Guard and our Stronger Kids Blend. Both of these oils are blends that help address our immune system. These oils have been researched and found to actively and effectively just kill bad bacteria. I love using single oils, so you could use like just clove, which is in On Guard. But oils work synergistically, which meaning they work together for a common goal. So that's why the experts put these blends together and they can address like immune system as a whole. So these powerhouse oils just work together to fight the common good or bad. Yeah, so not only is there On Guard oil and Stronger oil, but there's a slew of On Guard products that help maintain healthy immune system. So the toothpaste, the laundry detergent, the throat drops. Oh my, if you have older kids that are in school that just like kind of want something in their mouth. I know when I was in school, I just like wanted to chew gum, wanted to freshen my breath or whatever. On Guard drops is the way to go. If you suck on those, you're not going to get sick. It will really help your immune system. So just making sure that you have like different inlets of On Guard and like how to use them, the hand sanitizer, just to maintain a healthy immune system. The On Guard detergent is probably one of my favorites, simply because it kills the bacteria on our clothes, but also inside my washer. Just side note, inside the washer. Have you thought about that before? How it just our normal on the shelves cleaners, there's a bunch of toxic stuff in there, but I don't think it necessarily kills the bacteria like On Guard does. So you not only get fresh clothes, but you also clean your washing machine. So it kills all the gunk in there, which I think is pretty rad. So for those stinky washers out there, I think you should give On Guard detergent a go. Let's see, adequate rest and energy. Okay, so older kids after lunch, man, it's such a lag time. It is such a lag time after lunch. Terrazyme is really helpful in just helping your body break down the nutrients and not work as hard to like digest the food that you just ate. So I recommend taking these to school, taking one. The serving size is 1 to 3 capsules. You can figure out which one works best for your body, and that'll help with kind of like the afternoon like slump, you know. And the Mito to Max is also really good. I'm just thinking like long days, middle school and high school, that's when extracurricular activities start to pick up, and you've got sports after school, or you've got like drama club, or you've got track, you've got something going on, work. Mito to Max is a great way to increase energy. It's not like those crazy energy drinks that are just jam-packed with sugar. It actually goes to the cellular level, to the mitochondria, and helps kick in more energy there. So super safe and not like an energy drink where you kind of want to steer your kids away from. And another way to have adequate rest is just the bedtime routine generally. If you start your diffusers like an hour before everyone starts kind of winding down, is a great way to just kind of like tell your body it's time. It's time to rest and kind of shut down. So no screen time, put the phones away, apply oils with little kids. Well, I hope my kids always like touch, but no matter how old they are. But like applying oils is just like a powerful way to just relax and reset. So applying oils on their back and just rubbing their back or their hands or their feet, and just yeah, promoting that touch and that connection with them, and just setting up the diffusers. Some of my favorite blends, well, Serenity and Calmer. Serenity is like what I really like to diffuse in my room. Calmer is the kids' blend. I roll that up and down their spines. I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old and a 4-month-old. So my kids really are tiny. But these oils, I say they're kids, but anyone can use them. They're just a lot gentler. So the oils that are in there in that blend is different than Serenity. So maybe the Calmer blend is better for you. Maybe your body chemistry really responds to that. I say give it a shot. But I use Calmer for my kids. Lavender, of course, all things calming, lavender, and balance and frankincense. Those two are super calming and grounding. Basically, the florals and the woodsy scents are really what you're going for to kind of relax and ground you as you kind of enter this rest mode of sleep. If you have older kids, they can use the Serenity Soft Gels, which is a capsule that you can take by mouth, and it's the Serenity blend, that and paired with a copaiba. They could just be knocked out. Maybe they've had a rough day. Maybe they're feeling anxious. Having that as a natural alternative can really help support their body. Speaking of support, let's talk about the emotions. All the emotions that come with back to school. There's some excitement. There's some anxiety, there's maybe a little hesitation, oh gosh, just thinking about it, I get nervous of going back to school. Where you're going to sit in the lunchroom? Who doesn't ask that question? So the really cool thing about these oils is that the aromatic benefits, because we know as we smell them, they go past our olfactory system and into our limbic system, our limbic brain, which is responsible for the emotions of our being. They're responsible for the emotions. So our emotions don't have as much control over us as we think. There are certain scents and smells that help promote a different feeling. That's why lavender forever and ever has been used for rest, because it encourages that part of, it goes to our limbic system and encourages that feeling, that emotion of rest. So it's amazing that we have these tools. So I would think of different emotions. If you're feeling tired, so say your kids wake up, you wake up, your littles wake up, cranky, like we wake up just kind of tired, feeling all the things. Well, if you're feeling a little tired and kind of sluggish, diffusing peppermint and wild orange. Great combo to kind of get you up and going. Any citrus or peppermint oil. Elevation is another really good one. Citrus Bliss or Cheer. Spearmint is one of my favorites. Spearmint and Citrus Bliss is another good combination. Diffusing something to put a little pep in your step and to think, okay, I got this. I'm waking up. You know, like get it moving. The touch oils is another great way. You can, the emotional touch line or the diffusing oils, but they address a myriad of emotions. And so I really highly recommend you look at that. It's really neat. All the different blends doTERRA has come up with to address different feelings. And so let me look in my notes right here. I'm going to give you a few blends for all the feels. Okay, I'm just going to give you 3 different ones. So say it's time to study and your child's having a really hard time focusing. You can diffuse 1 drop each: lime, lemon, wild orange, grapefruit, and bergamot. And you can just put that in your diffuser and let it run. Or make them a little roller ball. Let them rub it on their wrist or on the back of their neck if they can take it to school. Teachers, if you are a teacher and watching this and you are allowed to diffuse in your classroom, go for it. Go for it. Not only will you purify the air, but not only will your classroom be welcoming and bright, but it will also help with the kids in your classroom's emotions. So say they're taking a test. Diffusing something like this would be so helpful. Rosemary is another really good one for focus and memory. Studies show that even chewing gum during a test increased the test scores because usually gum has peppermint in it. So it helps with focus. Or if your child is presenting, you know that they're going to present in front of their class. Spearmint is a great oil for speaking. So there's so many different ways to use them. So say your child's super stressed out. They have a test or they've had a bad day. Vetiver and lavender and balance. Those 3 together in the diffuser or in a roller ball or just in your hand so they can smell. I like to put oils in my hair. I know this sounds so silly, but diffuser hair, don't care. I put it in my hands and then I just rub it through the ends of my hair. I actually did. I put spearmint in my hair today. But as you go throughout your day, you can smell it and it'll just help with your emotions as you kind of move throughout your day. And I already kind of mentioned a sluggish morning, but great oils to diffuse in the morning. This diffuser blend, 1 drop each: lemon, wild orange, and spearmint. So you can see the citrus and the peppermint tea. You cannot go wrong. Diffuse any combination of that, and you will feel a difference and a lighten in your mood. Okay, next is mental clarity and focus. The 2 oils I recommend for this is Thinker and Intune. Thinker is the kids blend, and Intune is one I use all the time because I have such a hard time paying attention. 2 other ones are Balance and Vetiver. Those are both really grounding and kind of help you take your thoughts from up here to kind of like down here, being present. I think also a way to bring clarity and focus. I mentioned the peppermint during like taking a test or speaking or just being aware and kind of focused. But another great way is gum. So the Slim and Sassy gum has peppermint in it. So I would highly recommend if your child is old enough to chew that gum. I love it. My kids love it. My 4-year-old can chew it and ask for it often. But it's really helpful in just helping them stay focused. Another great way to have these oils just on hand, I mentioned the hair, but also jewelry. So my bracelet right here, both of these actually have essential oils on them. So you can turn anything into a diffuser, basically. And I do. I turn everything. No piece of jewelry is safe away from my oils. So that is just another way to have your child have access to them throughout the day, is on their jewelry. If they're not allowed to rollerball, or talk to the child's teacher if elementary aged, and just explain the powerful benefits of these oils, and that if your child has a hard time sitting in his or her seat, like try the oil and have the teacher be on board with you, or gift her a diffuser and ask her if she would diffuse it in her class. Not only so your child benefits, but every child benefits. And I mentioned rosemary being a really powerful one for memory. So really great diffuser, roller, jewelry. Just get them on your body. I don't care how you do it. Just do it. Just get it on your body. Okay, and other products. So I also feel like, oh no, sleep. Oh wait, before I get any further, I'm going to tell you different diffuser blends for sleep. These are tried and true in our house. So sleep. Cedarwood and lavender together in the diffuser, or spritz on your pillow, or apply topically. And vetiver and serenity. Vetiver, watch out, because it will knock you out, especially if you put it on your big toe, because that's the reflex point for your brain. And so applying those oils either in the diffuser or on your body will be really helpful for adequate rest and sleep. Other products, I'm thinking of myself when middle school and high school, and still, but like even still, I love a good pampering gift. I love it. My loyalty order this month had my med mask in it, had Yara Palm in it, and face wash. So as our kids get older, offering them these natural solutions instead of going to Target and picking out Clearasil or HD or whatever like commercials are online that or online. Oh my gosh, online. Yeah, I mean, TV online. That's how we watch it. Have a bunch of just crap garbage in it. And doTERRA offers these whole natural products that can help assist their bodies in a natural way. So from breakouts, HD Clear is amazing for that. There's like a blemish stick for the teens. I use HD Clear face wash because I have prone to skin irritation skin. So I use that super gentle, but also is a combination of things that address just different skin sensitivities and just issues like pimples. Virage, mud mask, there's bars of soap, there's the Amavi blend for guys, the aftershave lotion. It smells so good. There's all these products that really help as they kind of enter in this new stage of like wanting to take care of themselves in a different way that they've never done before. Also for sore muscles, all like the sports fiends, Deep Blue and Rescuer are great blends for sore muscles after intense workouts, or you know, entering a new season to where you're playing a sport that you haven't played all summer. And also really good for growing pains. Oh man, I remember growing pains, elementary age. I remember my dad just rubbing my legs for me. Thanks, Dad. But what would have made it so much more effective was Deep Blue. If we added some Deep Blue, we didn't have oils then though. Yes, and also for older kids, the polyphenol complex taken internally for Deep Blue is really helpful. Menstrual cramps as well for girls. The Clary Calm is helpful for balancing emotions, and also good for that time of the month, just discomfort. You can roll it around or along your abdomen. So there's so many ways to use these oils, and they can address so many different needs that our kids are experiencing. I hope that this has been helpful as your kids go back to school, that you've learned different ways or ideas about how to support your kids. Reach out if you have any questions. Get your wellness box ready for September, and I will see you soon. Happy back to school.